Uh, The sun is so bright. I don't know if you see the Washington Monument behind there. Boy, it is bright, but it's nice. Let's see how we go. Oh yeah, see, I go this way. A little better. uh, but I think you'd rather see back there, right? But what? Don't forget, is midnight tonight is our deadline for our rent grant. $5,000 we're giving out to members. You got to be a member to apply, and you just tell us why you need rent. One sentence is all you need. Easiest grant in the internet. And our next one is 25 free laptops we give out, and the deadline for that is the 30th of the month. Then we go to the 4th of the month for our other one is $40,000. Uh, I think we had 30 or 40. We cut down on some, but it looks like we're coming back. So if it's not 30 this time, it'll probably be 40 next time. So maybe 30 or 40, and then we give out. So make sure you apply. If you're a member, if you're not a member, help.com. Okay, let's go help.com. And one thing I want to talk about today is the amount of free help that is available for grant writing. So many people stay away from applying for money because they think they need a grant writer. And that is absolutely not true. Most grants from the government are just one or two pages, fill in the blanks. If you're going after big money, yes, and then you probably need a grant writer. But money to live on or start a business and stuff like that will not be that complicated. And so you probably don't need. The hard part is finding the right grant to apply to. Okay, there's not a national listing of all the grants and with all the information. It's just too complicated and changes daily for anybody to know and keep up with that. I need a budget as big as NASA if I wanted something like that. And maybe with AI that will get a little better. But actually, AI now is much better for finding grants than than Google. Because if you put business grants in Google, you'll get millions and millions and millions of websites. And there'll be mostly people that want to get money from you, not giving you money. Because the real money that's given out for grants is given out by nonprofit organizations or government offices. So the best way to learn where these grants are for where you live, see, that's the thing. You have to find out where these grants are where you live, not just grants for everybody. No, it's not that way. They're all given locally, and then there's local money that solves problems that are locally. So you got to find them locally. How do you do that? I think a great, if you remember, we set you all up. But if you're not, the best place is to go to Chat GPT or one of the AIs. Now, put in this. Just say, can you tell me grants, maybe to pay my living expenses uh, from nonprofit and government offices, include the websites. And actually, what I find in using these things is also put numbers. Give me 20 grants in Pennsylvania that will help me find free money or grants uh, from government offices and nonprofit organizations if I live in Pennsylvania. Okay, and you'll get exactly that. And then when you see that, and actually include websites. That's important to include because they'll just give you a bunch of organizations you have to try to find. But they find websites. Now, then what you have to do is call up or contact those organizations, tell them that you need help, and to see if they can help you. Okay, it's as simple as that. And after the 10, then you just say, hey, give me 20 more, after that. And it spits out within seconds 20 more. So that's how you can find that. And to get help with writing a grant, another thing is you could get a lot of free help. Actually, there's 522 organizations at least. I mean, that's where I live. If you go to findhelp.org, and put in what is the real name? Government applications. Okay, so you need help with government applications, and you go to findhelp.org. You put in your zip code for where you live. Like I put my zip code in there, and I got 522 nonprofit organizations, people, nonprofit organizations that helps the general public fill out grant applications. 522. They're all free. None of these people charge you any money at all. That's why if you go to Google, you know, the people on Google have to get money from you to pay Google. And it's simple. So they're going to get money from you one way or another. And so that's why if you go to findhelp.org, it's all free. And actually, even your applications, what they also do is help you if you get the, turned down for the money, they'll appeal for you. They'll appeal for you. We do that too with our members. We have a wonderful woman on who's a member that helps other members live. What's neat about Let's Go Help is that we have members that go on live. They're available usually 2-3 hours a day, and you can ask them any kind of question, where to apply, how to apply, or whatever. And this lady actually shows you how to uh, get them to change their mind. And she has a 50% success rate. Yesterday she was showing me two different letters she got from the government, one for like $40,000 and the other one was $50,000. That was for people she helped get that money. It wasn't someone, but she shows other people how to get that money and what to do when they say no. So you have a 50% success rate. So if you're not a member of us, to get a hold of Megan, then you go to findhelp.org and put in uh, government applications and find out one of those organizations that will help you appeal. See, like maybe you've been turned down for unemployment money. Well, you go to there and find out somebody there that helps you appeal for your unemployment. You could probably do it yourself too. You just go to the place uh, where you got turned down and ask, "How do I appeal?" They have to show you because they'll have it. This is the government, and there's accountability. Well, you may not think so, but it is. At least you could use the system to do it. I mean, this lady gets a 50% success rate, just by asking again the same people and appealing. You know, that's what's cool. Uh, and that's what being a member. I think the members are more effective in helping you get money than I am because our members are getting the money, they learned it, they're closer to you. I've been studying this for 50 years, and so, I get a little jaded, and it's hard for me to relate to somebody just starting out. What are the problems you have? These members that help you for free, I mean, they volunteer because they know how good it feels to help somebody. And that's what the whole Let's Go Help is about other people helping other people who need help. And we all can help somebody else because we're all on a different learning curve that's doing this. And that's why they're much better. Two is something called .com is where there's groups for all kinds of things. Groups for investing in real estate, groups for starting a business, groups for getting grants that work. And that's the best help is people who are actually applying for grants. I haven't applied for a grant. Well, actually, a couple years ago in COVID, they gave me a bunch of money. That's what started our uh, money to give to members. We took that $20,000 and gave it to members. Now we're up to like $70,000, giving that money back to members because that's the we're not into making a lot of profit and spending it. We're here to help solve people's problems because that's, I think, dragging down our society. It's making health problems in our society of people who can't make ends meet and have trouble paying rent, utilities, and stuff like that. It's just a hell of a burden that we're all carrying here. And so that's why any extra money we give to you to make sure we try to with those problems. It's not as big as the government. So really, the big enchilada is in the government, and that's where you want to learn how to apply to the government money, not to our pittance of $70,000 a month. Man, that's pocket change to these government grants. The government grants give out like $14,000 to $16,000 per person every year. Every year, in and year out, and it goes up every year. So that's what you want to learn. You and your family, how to take care of everybody better, And what's interesting is that the fat cats all know in the field, from the government, when people there can't buy food, pay rent, and have basic needs that aren't met. Why are we giving grants to millionaires? I don't know, but I'm not smart enough to know, and I'm not have enough energy to try to change that system. So I'm just trying to learn the existing system and show everybody else how to take advantage of it. And it's not taking advantage of it because you're paying for all this with your taxes. Yeah, and that's what's important. And it's there for all of us. But the rich people will figure it out and get more, and it's all legal. And it's just a little, it's something you didn't do before. So that's why it's like riding a bicycle. Once you learn, it becomes easy, and you can do it for the rest of your life. Once you learn how to get on the computer, it's easy. Now it's a big, important tool in your life. So that's what I see government grants are, the money. It's government, I call it rather giveaways because it's more than grants. It's free legal help. It's free health care. It's free uh, intelligence. Uh, free investment information, everything. I mean, it's just so much that it has. It represents about a third of everything in our economy is government. So you have to start learning how to use this. If you want to use the resource. To me, it's like oil under the ground that we don't use. It's under there, and you can make a fortune if you dig it out. So let me show you how to dig it out. You dig it, show you how to dig it. It's letsgohelp.com. And thank you for all your kind words about our work. I'm having more fun than I ever thought I'd had in my life. And I'm 81 years old, and I'm not stopping no matter what, unless my health says otherwise. The healthiest for it just did 6 miles a day, and I'm on my way to the gym. Okay? See you soon.